Hi guys, today we're going to do a bit more English and we're going to look at how to do writing letters. Now, there are a few things you need to do when you're writing letters. I'm not going to go into these things on the screen quite yet. I just want to tell you something that's really important. Probably more important than including these, that could miss you vital marks. You need to be good at your spellings. You need to revise for your spellings if you're in high school. You really need to check the dictionary maybe quite often. You need to practice long words basically. You need to practice difficult words, and once you've got the hang of that, and when you can spell all things correctly, then it'll be great for this particular thing. Because then, if you're writing a letter of complaint to someone in real life, or just for an assessment, it's just to make it fully clear on the words, because if you don't spell the word right, they might not understand, and that might knock you down a bit. So that's my vital point smeared across. And also you need right punctuation too. Full stops, capital letters. You know, I think that's preschool basic kind of thing. But today I'm going to look at mainly how some of the difficult things to do. So the first thing is you need to use persuasive language. Why do you need to use persuasive language? Well, if you're writing a letter of complaint or a letter to get your point across, in primary school I had to do one about fire against fox hunting, and then you came up with your reason for it. So you need to get your reason across, well, you should really not like fox hunting, because look at them cute poor foxes getting killed for no reason when it's just to eat other animals in their nature. And then that will have an emotional impact on the person reading it. I know might not always, but might make them change their mind. And the more you can make them change their mind, the more higher marks you're going to get for that. So that's the type of language used. And also to do with the writing, you need to decide whether you're going to do it formally or informally. So if it was informal, it might be aimed at a younger audience, say for example. It might be aimed at a teenager, or just a close friend who's young, or just someone that's not higher end, And then for the formal one would be in general, most times, complaints to a restaurant would have to be formal, because they have to understand all the words you're saying. Say if you're writing out to the Queen, definitely formal, or anyone important like that. Then informal would be to your mates and things like that. So you need to be. Can I just say formal means, if you don't know what it means very difficult, not always very difficult words, but very mature words, if it's put in a mature way, in a very sensible way. Whereas informal you might go, alright mate, like that, and then in a formal you might go, dear person, I would like to inform you about da 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 da, right? So let's just see the difference between them two. One's a lot more mature and the other's not really. Anyway, moving on. Presentation layout. You've got to include a presentation suitable for your audience in the writing assessment. You've got to do it. You just got to do it. If you're writing a letter to the Queen, you might have to have everything professionally, displayed, really black and white, maybe a bit boring, but neatly done. Whereas if it was just a quick letter to a friend, you might want to do it in, not particularly neat writing, maybe little fancy colours with it, bit quite kiddyish really. So you've got, it's similar to this formal and informal, and also the persuasive language. I mean, they all link together, these things, so yeah. And the presentation layout is the colours you use and the way you write it and things like that. Anyway, moving on to fully explain reasons. This is going back a bit now. So you obviously got to have reasons of why you're for this thing. So if you're writing a complaint to a restaurant, you'll say, well, I am very angry at this because da 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 da. If that wasn't enough, this, that, and what makes it even more worse, this, that. Do you not think this? Ask them a rhetorical question. I mean, you've got to fully explain the reasons. Otherwise, they might take it as a joke. So you've got to make them serious in this. You've got to fully explain everything that happened. So I was eating my food and I found a bone in it. You know, go into a lot of detail if you can. That's one thing you need. And our last one would be positives and negatives. No, positives and negatives basically mean the two-sided argument. So, in your letter, you might write the positive things about this restaurant. Well, it was nice. It was going fine up until, and then you come in with the negatives, like boom, 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 boom. So you've got to have a bit of both sides. But then, whether it's positive or negative, this is where the mainly bias comes in. Now, what mainly bias means is, you know, what side are you on? You might be on the bad side of the restaurant, but you might tell them a few good things about it, even though you're on the other side. You know what I mean? So this mainly bias thing means, if you've got positive things to say, have mainly positive, and then just a few negatives, right? If you're mainly for negative, have quite a few negatives, and then just one or two positives. Yeah. So you've got to word it like that, right? So be mainly on your side, what you believe, but then you can throw in a few of the other side if you feel comfortable with that. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and I'll see you tomorrow with another how to do maths or English. I'm not decided yet. Video, and then the day after I'll be back with another 10 amazing facts video, and probably another one the day after that. Okay, bye.